Okay, so let's talk about and address Charles Barkley's new contract with TNT. He signed a multi-year contract with TNT. Now it's estimated as $100 million, but there have been other people as well as other source outlets out there that suggesting that this could go upwards to $200+ million for him to stay with Turner Sports. Now, I did a live stream and also a video discussing the possibility of Charles Barkley leaving Turner Sports and joining Live Golf. Charles Barkley talked about it on the Dan Patrick Show, saying that he was going to talk to the members of the members of Live Golf and see what they was going to offer him. They would have to put their best foot forward if they wanted Charles Barkley to leave Turner Sports to be an announcer for Live Golf. And I feel like Charles Barkley used that as a negotiation tactic because Charles Barkley is high demand out here, particularly with sports media. I think if Turner Sports was not going to give him $100 million, I feel like Fox Sports 1 would have swooped. I mean, if Charles Barkley really wanted to play his cards and really wanted to get the most money, he could have easily went to Fox Sports 1, kicked the tires around, see what they was going to offer him. I feel like ESPN would have been in play for Charles Barkley to get money there, get the moolah there. He will also have a controlling interest, not with owning ESPN, but I feel like the show. Obviously, they're going to make a show surrounding Charles Barkley, and they're going to feature him on ESPN Plus. I do feel like Charles Barkley is pretty much in the same boat like a Shannon Sharpe. They will have to tone down the colorful language. They will have to be more conservative over there at the worldwide leader of sports. Now over there at Fox, they'll let you slip up occasionally, but they're not going to let Charles Barkley be Charles Barkley at Fox Sports 1. But nevertheless, he did sign a multi-year contract, a multi-year contract with Turner Sports, and it's estimated to be $100 million. Now, Charles Barkley also said in numerous interviews that he was just only going to play out his contract with Turner Sports and then just simply ride off into the sunset. I felt like once again when Charles Barkley was, people, and we all do this, we'll think one way 3 years in the past, and then when time is up, we may change our mind on something. And I feel like I don't think Charles Barkley used that as a negotiation practice with Turner Sports to get them to pay him more money. I really do think Charles Barkley was thinking about leaving and just riding off into the sunset. Turner Sports, they still would have had Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Draymond Green would have been on that staff. I don't think if Charles Barkley would have left Turner Sports, I think that would have been a huge loss for Turner Sports. Charles Barkley is a gateway attraction to Turner Sports. He's internationally known, and dare I say, if he really wanted to play the field and involve Fox Sports 1 as well as ESPN, the sky would have been the limit. He would have been offered the sun, the moon, the stars, the multi-galaxies, even the undiscovered planets in multi-dimensional universes. He would have commanded a lot of moolah for Fox Sports 1 and ESPN. But home is where the heart is. I think he has a very great working relationship with the brain trust over there at Turner Sports. I think, I never once thought that he was going to leave Kenny, Ernie and Shaquille O'Neal. I think they have a great chemistry. They have great chemistry right there. They are really friends, and he's got the perfect job. You know, he's getting paid a lot of money to talk about the NBA and other topics, and he gets to do it around his friends. I mean, what more could you want? I feel like Charles Barkley is that type of individual that he's not going to go to the highest bidder. He's going to go to where he feels comfortable. He wants to work with his friends and get to do the things he wants to do. And I think Turner Sports allowed Charles Barkley a long leash to say his mind and to say his piece, even though he has slip-ups here and there, particularly in politics. I feel like if I was Charles Barkley, I would try to stay away from that, because it never comes out real good. It never comes out great in the wash, particularly with politics. Some of his views on politics is kind of weird, but that's just his opinion. But as far as being a sports analyst, he's great at it. He's very entertaining in the studio as well as on the court. And also, Charles Barkley has a huge command with respect with the owners, the players, the fans. And Charles Barkley is one of those guys, when he talks, everyone listens. But yeah, Charles Barkley signed a multi-year contract to stay with Turner Sports. I didn't think he was going to go anywhere. If there was an opportunity for him to go anywhere, I think live golf would have been a possibility. He's a huge golf fan. I don't think he's a bigger golf fan than he is a basketball fan. I mean, I think he has more. Well, let me rewind that. I feel like Charles Barkley has more love for basketball than he do for golf. I think he loves playing golf. I don't think he loves to discuss and talk about golf. Even though I think he knows the nuances about golf, I just don't think he would have made that decision to join Live Golf unless Live Golf gives him an offer that he could not refuse. And like I said, there's a lot of news outlets, a lot of news sources out there that's saying that this contract is really $200+ million. I've heard in some outlets that it's $100 million, but that's still a lot of money for Charles Barkley. So congratulations to Charles Barkley. Keep doing what you got to do, and this really secure Charles Barkley for the next decade and maybe more. All right, but guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.